Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to PlayStation 5 PGA Tour 2K21 live gameplay here on the channel. Today we are competing in the 3M Open at TPC Twin Cities. This fantastic course was designed by Arnold Palmer along with Tom Lehman. I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who continues to watch and support the content on my channel. It is really appreciated. Today we are going to be competing against the AI on my PGA Tour career, so let's get right into this one. I think I have played this version of the course a couple of times. It is one of the official courses on the game. But there's the conditions. The wind is low, southeast, fairways are normal, greens are firm, and the green speed is medium. Time of day is noon. This is one of the better official courses on the game in my opinion. I will briefly hand you over to PGA Tour 2K21 host commentator Rich Beam.
Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the 3M Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we're in Minnesota. TPC Twin Cities to be exact.
So here we go guys, the 3M Open at TPC Twin Cities. I'm probably going to have to shoot 7 or 8 under to beat the AI. We are playing on master difficulty. Just going to try and deal off this driver, keep it up the right hand side of this fairway. That's a fantastic opening tee shot. I should be thoroughly warmed up. I've just had an online game with some friends, part of early 1981's World of Golf Society side events. And online, guys, this game is totally different. The majority of us couldn't buy a perfect. But nonetheless, it was good fun. So I'm just going to try and play this sand wedge, full backspin, allow that wind to move us from left to right, and see if we can get this one dialed in. There's a tiny fast. That is going to keep us long and left. So that is going to leave me a longer putt than I would have liked. At the moment, I cannot buy a straight putt line for love nor money, guys. I'm really struggling with my putting. It's really affecting my game, to be honest. But let's see if we can get this one close. It is going to turn from left to right. Green speeds are 144. I didn't appreciate the turn on that one. So we do kick things off here in the 3M Open at TPC Twin Cities with a par. Lovely overhead aerial shot of the course there. Brandt Snedeker currently at the top of the leaderboard. But from tee to greens, this is quite a testing course, especially off the tee box. Oh, and there's a slight red fast, and with that we're going to lose a lot of yardage. That is going to leave us a long shot now across the water into this tight green. So 185 yards across the water. I think 6 iron de-lofted should be good here. Anything left of the pin should work its way back towards the flagstick. There's a grey fast, and with that it's going to be long and left now, I would imagine, but it might filter off this slope. That is going to work out superbly. I did not play for that shot there, guys, so that is a huge moment of luck there. Did not play for that shot. Played to run it up short of the pin and let it release forward on the green. But we will take it, and we do pick up our first birdie. Justin Rose, co-leader with Danny Willett. Hole number 3. This is a long par 4. Tight fairways in this course. Just going to try and put this down the right hand side, allow that wind to bring us back. Couldn't have played that any better, really. Those tiny fasts do really help you out. We have gained a good 4 or 5 yards of carry in the air there. It's a long shot into this third green. 4 iron should be perfect. Slope at our feet and wind should hopefully counteract each other. There's a perfect, and this should release forward as soon as it hits the green. Tell you what, this could be in the hole depending on how well it tracks. Go on, get in, get in. Oh, it's a fantastic golf shot, almost holing it out for the eagle. We do pick up our second birdie off the round, and with back-to-back birdies we do move to 2 under par, and we must be near the top of that leaderboard now. We do share the lead. Gary Woodland, who's my current rival on the PGA Tour career mode. Oh, it's a difficult par 3, playing 188 yards. I'm going to have to try and stop this 4-iron as quickly as possible. So applied full backspin. Ah, tiny slow. Should kick left, but that is going to keep it right off my intended target. Yardage was really, really good there as well. We are going to have a pin high putt. I'm just not a huge fan of these 144 greens. Just cannot really get to grips with them, but at the moment my putting is just awful. That's got a chance of going in, you know. Oh, just breezes by the left edge of the cup. But we are going to pick up another par. So 2 birdies, 2 pars. And we move on to the 5th hole, which is a par 4. Gary Woodland, top of the leaderboard. Just mentioned him as my current rival in the career mode. Oh, really in between clubs here, so I'm just going to fully deal off the driver instead of coming back to the 3 wood. It is a shot I've been executing a lot. Couldn't have played that any better. Beautiful swing line. And that is going to leave us nothing more than a wedge into this 5th green. 113 yards out. 7 mile per hour wind. Just going to deal off this gap wedge and apply a little bit of spin here just to ensure it stops stone dead. Get the perfect. This should be right on target. It should be money. Should bounce firmly and hopefully check up. That is a great golf shot. And we should be rewarded with a tap-in birdie from 5 feet here. Just going outside left edge of the cup and allow it to turn back. But look at my putt line, guys. Honestly, I fear looking at my putt line now. I don't know what to do. I've been in this situation with the game before where I've had 4 or 5 rounds where I just could not buy a straight putt line, and it seems to have reared its ugly head once again. As we move on to the 6th hole. This is a beautiful par 5, but look at these tight fairways. We are going to have to try and set this down the left-hand side and just hope that that wind brings us back, but not with a red slope. That is going to find the heavy rough. We will never reach the green in 2 now. We would have probably been struggling anyway, even if we find a fairway. So I'm just going to try and hack this ball as far down the fairway as we can with this 5 wood. Horrible lie. Slight fast, which is really going to help us out. And that's going to leave us a tricky shot over the water.
That's it. It's okay. And here we are.
129 yards. We've got a 6 mile per hour wind, so this club's perfect. Just applying a good bit of backspin. Slow part of feet's going to move us left. Wind should bring us back. There's a perfect, and this should be bang on target, you know. Should sit down instantly. Can't believe that ball didn't check up, you know. I applied almost full spin to that wedge, and this is a missable putt for me at the moment. There we go. One of my better putt lines in recent rounds, but we will move to 4 under after a fantastic approach shot. After a poor tee shot there, we do move to 4 under par. Rafa Cabrera Bello in 2nd place now. He might have well been co-leader with me. 7th is a short par 4. Plenty of space to hit driver here. And there's a red fast. That's water. That is water. Just struggling with my swing tempo here the last few holes. At least we do have a drop shot here. We're just pulling all the way back. So just looking at damage limitation. Let's try and run this up as close to the green as possible with 3 wood. Fantastic strike. Should kick right. Should kick right. Don't kick onto the green. No. That is going to be a nasty putt if it holds. Oh wow, this is the kind of shot I need to be avoiding just now. This is a monster putt. 68 feet out. 2 feet uphill. Braking aggressively from left to right. We've definitely got the weight, but look at that putt line, guys. You couldn't make it up. Should start to turn back. It's trying to. Really happy with that outcome. We are going to walk away with bogey here after that horrid tee shot with the fast. So we move back down to 3 under par.
Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading.
And Rafa Cabrera Bello, current leader, or should I say co-leader at 4 under par, and this is a testing par 3 here. There's no way we can attack the pin, so just going to try and use the slope that's long right of the flagstick here. So just going to float up this 4 hybrid, hopefully catch the top of that slope and see if we can bring it back down towards the pin. Oh, tiny fast, that's going to keep it long and left. Wow. Hit the flagstick. Thought for 1 second there it may have hit the flagstick. That is going to leave us a chip in opportunity from 12 yards out. This is going to be a lag chip. It is downhill by 1 foot. Slight slope, should release out for us though. It has done, and we'll take the par there. That is a really tough hole. Certainly cannot attack that flagstick in these current wind conditions due to the bunker defending it. We are going to remain at 3 under par. So final hole of the front 9. We are 1 shot off the current leaders of Woodland, Billy Horschel and Rafa. This is a relatively short par 5 if you find the fairway here. Certainly reachable in 2. That tiny perfect is really going to work out. Huge kick over to the right hand side. And we should comfortably reach this par 5. Good eagle opportunity. I'm just going to deal off 4 iron here. As long as we land on the green on that upslope. With a good bounce out. Oh, it's a slight fast again. It's going to leak us left, and I think that is going to kick towards the pin though. We are long. Worked out fairly well. And that certainly gave us a look for eagle. Very little movement in that. It is the shot I played for, but not with a fast. And we do convert the eagle. And with that we move to 5 under par. So solid front 9. The AI staying really well with us. And we are going to take the lead by 1 shot on our own as we move on to the 10th hole. This is a short par 4. No need to hit driver here, just going to lay up a 3 wood and avoid pitch shots. I cannot execute pitch shots in this game, especially on master difficulty. 3 wood, tiny fast, which seems to have crept into my game here. We should be looking at a pitching wedge into the green here. We've got a 5 mile per hour wind in our face, 128 yards. I'm just going to deal off this, apply a little bit of backspin. Yardage should be good. Slight fast, that should not hinder us at all. This should be money, maybe a little bit left. Should sit down fairly quickly. It has done. And we are going to have a good look at birdie here. Nothing more than a 6 foot putt. Very little movement in this one. I'm just embarrassed to look at my putt line there, guys. It's criminal. How can I swing so straight, and when it comes to putting I just cannot buy a straight putt? So we do take a 2-shot lead ahead of Billy Horschel. Kevin Kisner, one of my favourite golfers, coming into the frame now at 3 under par. And we move on to the 11th. Just going to take this tee shot down the centre off the fairway. Look at that absolute laser beam. But I think that's one of the things that lets this game down, guys, like what I was touching upon at the start of the round. I was playing with a side event with some friends on alt shot mode, and all of us were struggling with our swing tempo. All decent players. It's just sad that you can't get a true reflection of your game online. And as I say that, I've just applied a huge slow to the shot there, and that is going to come up short, right? Oh, don't stay on the green. That is now going to leave me with a monster putt, 78 feet out, 1 foot uphill. Breaking multiple ways here. This is just a lag putt, guys. If these kind of putts drop, it's just luck. Not the worst executions there. That should start to slowly turn back. It's trying. Tell you what an effort. I'll take that all day long. We will drop that in for the par. We do remain at 6 under par. So a good lead over Billy Horschel, who's 2 shots back. And we step onto the 12th hole. We are going to have to shape this here from right to left. Just apply a little bit of drop. Anything down the right hand side should kick back to the left hand side of the fairway. Tiny slow. I don't think that's going to hinder us too much because we have shaped that, and that should kick left. I don't think we'll reach this green in 2 here. It is a long par 5. Still 263 yards to go. Just going to try and see if we can get a favourable kick off the fairway. 3 wood. Oh, it's a tiny slow again.
Not sure if this
That
will
should
turn a
kick
short
left though.
pass.
It's actually kicked right. It's went into the heavy rough. That is not ideal at all.
Here we are with the third shot.
It is going to leave us 33 yards to the pin, but I should have a splash shot made for this. This splash shot should run out a good 5 or 6 yards. So we will come up short, but it should release out. Decent execution. That has got a chance of going in the hole if it's got the legs. Just comes up short.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
We will move to 7 under par. And we are running away from the AI now. We should have a 2-shot lead, maybe even 3.
You've built a 2-stroke buffer over Billy Horschel.
Billy Horschel must have birdied the 13th. He's now 5 under, so 2 shots behind. Still all to play for. Oh, I am really in between clubs here. I'm going to have to try and shape this, try and fade this, try and lose a bit of yardage. Oh, I've hit a slight slow. That may hinder us now. Needed to find the green. If I just hit the 5 wood pure there, it would have been far too long. So once again, we're going to have to rely on our short game. Just going to splash this out of the bunker. Full D-loft almost with a sand wedge. Oh, there's the fast. Oh, early. And that is why so many people avoid the splash shots like the plague now. This is a big putt coming up. Like I say, I've got no confidence on my putting just now. I think that's going to miss left edge. It has done. So our second bogey of the round here. And we are going to move back to 6 under par. Disappointed with the splash shot there. Really in between clubs off the tee box. And we will move on to the 14th hole with a 2-shot lead. Oh no, Billy Horschel's came from... No, 5 under. Yeah, sorry. He was 5 under. We were 7. We're now back to 6 under along with Billy Horschel. Big shot coming up here in the 14th. Boom. Couldn't have played that any better. Pressure shot was on there. Like I said at the start of the round, the AI normally shoots 7 or 8 under, but this is one of the more difficult courses in the game, I would say. Especially from tee to green. Gap wedge should be made for this. A little bit of D-loft. Oh, early. Tiny slow, but I don't think that'll kill us too much. It will come up short right. It is going to give us a good look at birdie.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Just not hitting as many perfects
Could be good for the momentum. Let's make this
from
birdie
fairway to green. That's what I normally do.
This one's online.
That should turn. Oh, it has turned. Look at my putt line though. Wow.
And with that,
Early, what is going on? I just really lack confidence with my putting just now, guys. It's always been my kind of Achilles heel. I've never been one of the better putters in the game, but in all fairness, I don't spend many time or much time reading my putt. Well, let's see if we can chase this driver down the centre. There we go. That is going to work out really well. Probably 8 or 9 iron into this green here. That has ran on a long way. Didn't expect that carry. 9 iron should be perfect. Just going full loft, full off, full backspin here. This should sit down on a dime. There's a perfect. Get down ball. Get down ball. Oh, this is going to work out beautiful. Get in the hole. Almost kicked it in. Fantastic golf shot. We are going to move back to 7 under par. Let's see what the rest of the chasing pack's doing here. Billy Horschel 1 shot behind. Danny Willett 4 under. Rose and Kisner lagging behind at 3 under. So the 16th hole, just going to really de-loft this here, guys. Try and lose a good bit of yardage off the driver here. That's perfect. And that should leave us a full wedge into this difficult elevated green. Just avoiding pitch shots wherever possible. And I do apologise if you hear my dog sat behind me. Wherever I am, he is. It is a good thing. Tiny fast, surely that doesn't hinder us. That needs to get down, though. Needs to get down, should skip forward. Very good outcome there. We are starting to find a little bit of rhythm. Missable putt though from 8 feet. It is going to turn from left to right. It does go in the hole despite an awful putt line. And we move to 8 under par with 2 holes remaining. Let's see if we can finish with a 10 under par. Would love to birdie the 17th and 18th. Horschel finished in the clubhouse at 6 under par, so it's ours to lose now. But this is a difficult shot. This club should be made for it. Hybrid is made for this. Anything right at the pin should work out well here. We get the perfect. This should kick left off the green. Has it got the legs to get up towards the pin? No. Come on, turn, turn, turn. Very good tee shot there. Certainly going to give us a good look for birdie. Very little movement in this putt. Just about keeping my putt line fairly straight. It's not bad. We do hole out the birdie. We move to 9 under par. And this is a fantastic finishing hole here at TPC Twin Cities, host of the 3M Open. If you hug the right hand side of the fairway driver, you certainly have a chance of making it across the water in 2. So we're just going to shape this from left to right, a little bit fade over the trees, and hopefully we can find the right hand side of the fairway. Oh, look at that, guys, we hit the perfect. Hopefully the green kicks over to the right, the fairway kicks over to the right. It has done. It's going to be a risky shot over the water, but it's one we will be taking on. Oh, I'm going to have to try and fully loft this 5 wood. It's not as an easy shot as I expected it to be. Wind should move us from left to right. We're really hanging this 5 wood up in the air. I need a perfect here. Oh, I couldn't hit that any better. Yardage should be really, really good. I tell you something, guys, this could be an albatross here. Go on, get in. Get in. Surely it's in. Oh, wow, that just sums up my luck this evening. I cannot believe that didn't drop. We are going to have a tap-in putt for eagle, which early we've missed. And if you're going to putt like that, guys, you don't deserve to be picking up eagles, but we will tap in the birdie, and we will walk away as the 3M Open winner here at TPC Twin Cities. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I will leave you with my round stats and the final leaderboard. But until the next video, guys, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.
And throw in that little red Corvette and cruise on to Paisley Park.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.